اهلا بيكم في قناة سوبر سما وحلقة جديدة من لعبة جينشن امباكت. النهاردة هنروح نعمل مع بعض مهمة فور اتومورو without tears، يعني لأجل غد بلا دموع. خلينا نعمل لها نافيجيت.
I shall spare myself the hair and makeup routine today and happily idle my time away.
هي هنا المفروض في المدينة على بعد 50 متر.
Isn't that Jean?
جين، هي جين.
Seems she's talking to someone. Let's let her finish, then go say hi.
Which is what has brought us to this point in the first place. If you are unable to promptly deal with the storm terror threat, we can put an end to Mondstadt's dragon issues. Monster? Yes. What's your point?
I'd expect a more professional attitude from your
Yet here you are saying you want to put an end. I won't have any of this nonsense in front of the Knights of Favonius. It's not as crazy as you make it sound. Fine. That's enough negotiation for today. At this stage, it's simply an amicable exchange of I'll be sure to make thorough notes. Oh, you're back. Thanks for your help. The elemental flow is finally stable. The aftermath of Storm Terror's last attack is finally settled for the moment. However, the pressure from the delegation has become too big.
Delegation? From Liyue Harbor or Inazuma City?
Shneznaya. They choose to follow the god of Cryo. Their envoys go by a particular name, the Fatu.
Oh, them? They're super famous. Wait, infamous is more the word.
I don't think killing Storm Terror is the right course of action.
هو الموضوع ده كله يخص التنين الأزرق اللي هو اسمه ستورم.
What is it?
ستورم تيرور.
Oh, let us head back to headquarters then. We shouldn't discuss important matters out in the open.
اوكي ماشي، احنا كده بدأنا المهمة فعليا، يعني بدأنا الكويست خلاص.
Mondstadt and Snezhnaya are considered the same in status. Mondstadt is independent and does not belong to any other nation. In fact, despite being referred to as a city, Mondstadt is a nation. Though, Snezhnaya's Fatui are known to be the most aggressive diplomats in Teyvat.
Makes sense given the tone of that woman.
قطعت انا بيمن وهي بتتكلم. هي الميشن على فكرة او المهمة دي صعبة شوية، بس مش صعوبيتها في الصعوبة نفسها، لا هي صعبة في ان هي طويلة. دي الكريستالة اللي عرفنا ان هي دمعة التنين او الستورم تيرور في اول حلقة خالص.
But upon further inspection... No, I'm sorry. I can't make a proper analysis at the moment.
Right. I'll leave the research to you then, Lisa.
Understood. I'll notify you all if I make any progress. Though I wouldn't go getting your hopes up. They're incredibly ancient texts, not to mention... Ouch! Gosh, that hurt. The impurities in the crystal... It hurts when I get close. Oh, I see. It appears to react to vision. The impurities and the elemental energy we embody repel each other. It's strange, though. You have elemental abilities as well, but don't seem to be affected in this. Anyway, the crystal would be better left in the hands of my cutie.
يعني هو اللي انا فاهماه دلوقتي ان الكريستالة دي او الدمعة دي ملوثة من ملوك الظلام، وهو كان يعني مدمعها وهو شرير. فالمفروض ان احنا نعالج الكريستالة او نصفيها نخليها كويسة.
We ask for your continued assistance in Storm Terror's rage and strange Chris. May the wind open your eyes to the truth. We'll meet back here if you find anything.
اوكي كده خلصنا اول مرحلة، بس هي عدة مراحل فهنروح كل المراحل في مرة واحدة كده في فيديو واحد. هي ممتعة جدا على فكرة، وفي دلوقتي مرحلة هنروحها مع بعض واحنا بنستخبى من الناس وهنقابل ديلوك. لا، حوار كبير، ما تخلينيش احرق لكم.
There's something you didn't tell them. The dragon and the crystal weren't the only things we saw. So you do remember him. He looked just like that guy down there.
فينتي
See?
شفته والله.
Hold on a minute. That's the same guy.
اوكي، هروح دلوقتي اشوف فينتي يعمل ايه بالظبط.
That green guy disappeared. Use elemental sight to track him down.
اتس اوكي. كده هنشغل العين اللي فوق اللي اوريدي قلتلكم عليها في اول حلقة. كويس، هي بتكشف لنا خطواته اللي احنا المفروض نمشي وراها. اهو مش من هنا. من هنا ولا من هنا؟
His footprints lead to this wall.
هو تسلق الحتة دي في المبنى. ماشي. نعمل التاني العين. مشي كده. تمام، احنا ماشيين صح، نكمل. المهمة بقصة. المهمة دي من نوع المهمات اللي بقصة.
What is to be sung transpired in days of yore,
كده بدأت القصة.
when the divine archons still walked the earth. A dragon cast his curious gaze on the world below, as he parted from the heavens that gave his birth. The dragon sought truth amongst common folk, but mortal trifles only fogged his mind. The wind-born bard strummed his strings dulce, and the holy lyre answered his questions kind. The dragon was but a child full of wonder, and soared the heavens free from care. The bard's songs invited him to sing along, for he yearned to let all perceive him fair. Enchanting legends the bard and dragon were, but the tides of despair soon engulfed the land. The lion fang perished, and the falcon flag slept, as a vile dragon approached Mondstadt in lone stand. Over the cathedral loomed death and his friends. Of the people's agony, the bards soon sang. The soaring dragon heeded his grave calls, and amidst the windstorms a brutal war sprang. Blood of venom sent the sky dragon into slumber, only to awake to be expelled in abhor. Why do people in this age loathe me so? But the holy lyre replied no more. Wrath and woe, vigor and venom, poured from the dragon's bitter eyes. The dragon's curse sprawled in silence, but the lyre could no longer soothe his cries.
هي الكريستالة دي اللي احنا لقيناها في اول حلقة خالص او بداية اللعبة خالص.
Wait, you guys
كده احنا عرفنا ان هي دمعة التنين لما تحاول.
That's right. You're the ones that scared Dvalin away.
Dvalin? Who's that? Huh? Oh, right! Most people seem to call him Storm Terror. Why do you call him that? Are you...
Oh, so close.
Hey, so... Paimon?
Good day, Outlander. Seems we meet again. I'm Venti the Bard. 3-time winner of the most popular
هو
bard
كده
of
فينتي
Mondstadt,
عرفنا
to be
ان هو
precise.
كمان
So,
عازف.
what are you
Given you recognize us, Paimon doesn't believe we need to Of course it's about Storm
Storm?
Hey, cut it with the amnesia act!
اهو عصبها لي.
Oh, isn't this
What? The crystal has been purified.
Dvalin? The anguish he feels.
احنا خلاص
has
ورينا له
brought him to
كده
tears.
الكريستالة اللي احنا خدناها وان احنا يعني حررنا
He was
الكريستالة او
once such a
نضفناها.
gentle child, now so full of rage and suffering. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it?
بصوا شلنا منها الشر.
You really do have some wonderful ability. Someone like you is going to end up getting written into a bard's poem. Oh, a hero so bright, should she stand in the light. Alas, I've really not the time to compose a melody for you at this moment. Anyway, even if Dvalin is not taken down, his life will still wither away in the breeze. He'll burn himself out in the flames of it. Thank you for that, and for purifying the teardrop crystal. But I have my own plans for what is to follow.
Oh, and what plan would that be?
Seeing this tear has brought to mind a friend so dear.
Friend?
One must be going
Hey, where are you running off to?
to the symbol of Mondstadt's hero. Bye-bye.
Huh. What do you make of that? As far as he's concerned, you're... No what? Familiar?
مش عرفنا قصة
On that one.
التنين الأزرق ده أو الدراجون. يلا نسافر مكان المارك الجديد. هي كده لسه ما خلصتش على فكرة.
But did he just say symbol of Mondstadt's hero? Oh, Paimon knows! It's that huge tree! You know, the gigantic...
Oh, what are you doing here? Though I was just
Wondering if you would. You speak of the god of Animo, Barbados? Liyue and Inazuma's respective gods of Geo and Electro are still present. But why do you wish to know about the god of Animo? Does it have some...
Oh, it's because...
Just how is it that everyone sees Storm Terror? I'm quite curious. That said, there's no need to rush. I have not been back in a while. It seems there are a few who are unhappy with my arrival.
The wind! My eyes! What is a creature like that doing out here?
طيب احنا دلوقتي المفروض ان احنا هنحارب العين اللي ظهرت دي. او ماي جاد، او ماي جاد.
His relationship with the wind seems even deeper than yours.
مش لازم احاربها بحاجة تكون بتضرب من بعيد، واما تنزل على الارض اضربها عادي. كده اقدر اضربها بنوين. ايه ده، غبية جدا، غبية بجد. طيب طب خلينا نكمل بليزا بقى، هي شغالة كويس. اوه مرة كمان مع ليزا بالضربة دي هنلاقي ليزا مش موجودة اصلا. It's okay، خلصنا عليه.
Seems the dragon wasn't the only thing affected by this change in the wind. Now then, you were saying someone had told you about the dragon? Is that so? Quite the scholar, I must say that, Lisa. She's not wrong. The conflict has reached this point only because both sides have resorted to the use of force. His hate, however, did not arise from the people not making tribute to the Four Winds. Nor was it born from his own nature, but instead came about as a product of his degradation.
Degradation?
The black blood flowing through his heart has been torturing him for years. That's what has allowed him to be led astray. They are from the Abyss Order, an organization comprised of non-human beings. They despise mankind. I don't know where they come from. All I know is that they hold deep hatred toward the human world. Many hilly trolls out in the wild take orders from them and act as their weapons. Before arriving here, I too was like Dvalin, cursed and left to wait. But now, before us stands the symbol of Mondstadt's hero, the place from which Mondstadt rose. The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. Being here with you beneath this great tree feels like when the tear was purified earlier. Like the poison is leaving my body. Feels much better.
So, how exactly did you get poisoned?
That would be because I tried to communicate with Dvalin earlier, but was... As a result, not only did I not manage to help Dvalin... Yes, it was you.
بص انا متنحه له ازاي.
You're coming with me to the cathedral.
The Mondstadt Cathedral? To do what exactly?
To claim a certain holy lyre de Himmel.
ماشي يا بنتي، اوكي. هنروح تاني للمدينة اللي هي مود ستيت. هو مشوارنا وراه قوي.
Holy Lyre de Himmel is...
One of the most treasured items in Mondstadt. It's the lyre that Barbados used to play. With it, perhaps I can help Dvalin draw his gentle nature back out of this nightmare he's going through.
Will it really stop Storm Terror from causing more damage?
Of course! I'm the best bard in the world. There's not a single song I do not know, no matter if it's from the past, present. Look me in the eyes. Do you not...
So how can we get the Holy Lyre?
It's said that it's enshrined deep within the cathedral, somewhere safe. I'll go take a look around. You can come if you want.
طيب هندخل جوه الفينتي. هو فينتي دخل جوه برضو. هو انا زي ما بقول لكم هو مشوارنا معاه بس. بندوس على الفيو بوينت دي بيدينا صورة مش اكتر.
Let me handle this. Hello there, sister.
May the Animo God bless you, young bard. How can I help you?
Actually, I know a secret that can save Mondstadt from its current predicament.
Oh, what a blessing from the god of Animo! But you should report that to the Knights of Favonius. Why have you come to me?
Because you, dear sister, are able to help. I'd like to borrow the Holy Lyre. With it, I'll be able to help Storm Terror.
Please see yourselves out.
What?
It's a vicious dragon indeed, but once the acting Grandmaster makes up her mind, nothing can stand in the knight's way.
That's simply not acceptable. Wouldn't Storm Terror end up getting killed that way?
That foolish beast betrayed the winds. Not even the god of Animo themselves would forgive it.
Please, I beg of you.
I'm afraid not, little bard. Strange. Somehow I feel so bad rejecting this sweet...
Then, I guess I'm left with no other choice. I cannot hide anymore. My disciples, rejoice! Behold, the god of Animo, Barbados,
عصبته.
has descended.
عصبته.
Shocked, aren't you? Don't you just want to cry out and rejoice? How does it feel to finally meet the god you...
If there's nothing else, I'll be going back to handle the cathedral's paperwork now.
Wait!
لا بس ما تقلقوش، احنا هنساعده، مش هنسيبه كده.
Huh? She didn't even bat an eyelid. But I have at least learned what I wanted to know. She didn't deny that the cathedral is enshrining the Holy Lyre. Now, since you're the hotshot of the Knights of Favonian, maybe you can give it a shot.
Barbados bless you. Ah, it's you! The newcomer of the Knights of Favonius, aren't you?
لا سمع عني، هي من بعيد بس دلوقتي شافتني، فاهمين؟
Tasks from the... Is that
سيتي
so?
مسمع في المكان كله.
Not that I don't trust you. It's just that a suspicious bard came looking to borrow the Holy Lyre as well.
مدينة موندست كلها
He's
تحلف
full of
بيا.
nonsense and even called himself Barbados. He must be up to something. There are regulations in place for the use of the Holy Lyre. Currently, it's only used in Ludi Harpastum. Signed documents from the Grand Master, Seneschal, and community representative are all required. So, may I see the document? A signed document is required. Without... Now, if you'll excuse me, I really am quite busy as of late.
يا شيخة دلوقتي بقت مشغولة، على فكرة أنا مشغولة أكتر منك.
It didn't work. I knew it.
You knew it?
I just wanted to know how influential the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius is. You see, the best warrior should always be presented with the best sword. And yet here we are. Does the story not make for a fitting ballad?
So what are you trying to say? That we're...
No, that's not it. More of a commentary regarding Mondstadt's inability to see the warrior standing right before its very eyes. Very well. Looks like borrowing it is not going to be possible. Today we stand for free will. And he said, come now, speak up. That's what free will is for. Look at you, sidetracked from the start. But seriously, you're more suitable for the job than I. Aside from singing, I don't really have any other talents. Besides, if I was caught, I'd have no one to right the grave injustice of my arrest.
How can it be a grave injustice if you got caught stealing red-handed?
But things are different for you. You are the superstar of the Knights of Favonius. Should you get caught, you would easily be able to talk your way out of it. The guards here, it seems they're off duty throughout the night. If we manage to seize this opportunity, it should be smooth sailing from here.
Stop mentioning us getting caught!
What do you say? Yes. Seems I did mention that. Your point being... Why does your decision hinge upon whether or not I am a god?
Paimon will fill you in on her background story when we get the time.
Huh?
خلاص انا قررت ان انا هجيب له هو هنا بيعلمنا ان احنا ازاي نظبط التايم منيو، يعني لو احنا عاوزين بالليل او بالنهار جوه اللعبه. اتس اوكي. وانا قررت ان انا هجيب له البارد بتاعه او الجيتار، لا مش جيتار، هو الآلة العازفة بتاعته دي اللي بيعزف عليها. الحتة دي ممتعة جدا جدا. احنا المفروض ان احنا نستخبى من الحراس، فبصوا بقى معايا. بسم الله، مش عايزين نتكشف. وطي وطي وطي. اول ما هو يجيب بس وشه هنا نروح احنا معديين على طول، بس مش وشه هنا، يجي كله هنا. اوكي. ها، يلا يلا يلا. ماشي ماشي ماشي، بسرعة بسرعة بسرعة. وطي. المفروض محدش يشوفنا. بصوا بصوا ماشيين احنا، فينا حوط رهيب، خباثة مش طبيعية. يلا يلا اهو، ده البرد بتاع فينتي. دي مين دي بقى؟ لا، خطفته.
She disappeared.
Freeze! What are you doing here?
الحراس شافونا.
Oh no! We're busted! Run!
What? Follow me.
هنروح بقى دلوقتي نستخبى من الحراس في المحل بتاع المشروبات اللي بيكون فيه ديلوك. نطلع فوق. ايوه كده. طيري. وصلنا. على فكرة احنا معانا عدد ثواني معين نقدر نستخبى فيه، غير كده تبقى المهمة valid. يلا يلا بسرعة بسرعة بسرعة، ادخلي.
Master D-Luke, this is this week's accounts.
ديلوك.
The disaster has greatly affected business.
بصوا بقى، ديلوك ده عليه شوية تناكة، بس بصراحة جامد جدا.
Hi, we'd like a seat at your, least conspicuous table.
The second floor has fewer customers. You'd be less conspicuous up there. But aren't you a bard? Why not sit front and center?
Let's save the paid performance for next time. We'll be heading up now. See you in a bit.
Hey, keep an eye on them. There's something strange about that bard. I'll go ask around.
Ask who exactly?
The protectors of Mondstadt.
خلاص بقى كده ديلوك هو اللي هيتعامل المفروض. احنا نطلع بس فوق نستخبى علشان هما يسألوا عننا دلوقتي.
Master D-Luke, have you seen two thieves around?
What happened? Why have you mobilized so many guards?
Haven't you heard, Master D-Luke? Two thieves are trying to steal the Holy Lyre.
Huh? How odd.
Isn't it? The Holy Lyre is a treasure that was played by the god of animal themselves. Such a precious piece of cultural heritage.
لا بصوا، راسي راسي قوي.
Something they can't sell off. Would pay better to steal from my sellers.
Huh?
Sorry, off topic. Believe they headed that way.
Understood. Thank you, Master D-Luke.
خلاص ثبتهم هيمشوا. معروف عنه ده انه ما بيكدبش.
Today I think I'll have a glass of
You can put down that bottle you stole from behind the counter.
something cold.
Right. I want it.
Let me finish my drink first. I'll pay you. Well, with a performance.
It's not about money. You seem too young to be drinking.
No need to worry. When I started drinking, you were still... you want to ask, who's this? Am I right? He is Master D-Luke, the boss of... the owner of this tavern. He's very famous. By the way, his dandelion wine is one of my favorites.
مشهور انا قوي.
Although most of the time I can only afford a bottle or two.
I just heard about some thieves from the guards. For the record, I like your guts for trying to steal the Holy Lyre de Hamel, even if you are fools. But we don't often get to see people like you.
It wasn't us that stole it. The real thief is still out there.
This is the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. Why would someone so aspiring steal Mondstadt's sacred treasure?
Hotshot. Oh, so it's you. So, you and the bard are close friends? Well, Despite only being a passing traveler, you still offered your help to Mondstadt in its time of need. Shame you joined the Knights. The Knights of Favonius. Inefficient right from beginning to end. And towards the Fatui? Weak. Forget it. I don't feel like talking about it.
Seems you don't really like the Knights of Favonius.
Just differences in approach is all. I have my own hopes for this city. Now, answers. Why did you steal the Holy Lyre?
You sure you want to know? It could implicate you in the affairs of the Knights of...
That's fine. I somehow always end up implicated in their affairs.
If I tell you the story with a performance, will you believe me?
It depends. I'll make my own judgment.
Then will I get paid?
Your reward will range from anywhere between 5 Mora and the Holy Lyre. It all depends on your story.
Very well. Let me put on a show.
What did I just witness? This is confidential information.
بيروا كتير هم، يعني ما عنديش شك ان هم بيروا كتير. بس لازم نفهم بيقولوا ايه.
What say you, Master Diluc?
Interesting. Give me some time. I'll organize some contacts. Outlander, as one of the Knights, it seems you're not a suspect. Blonde is the only description on the wanted poster. As for the Bard, however, it'd be better if you stayed in the tavern.
No problem. I like taverns.
Okay. Let's meet here tonight after the tavern closes.
مش ويتل. المفروض ان احنا نظبط الساعة. ماشي، تعالوا نجرب نظبطها. اهو خليناها بالليل.
You're here. Wait, you're...
Well, first of all, I contacted more than one person. Secondly, she came here as Jean herself, not as the acting Grandmaster. A Jean you would never see, even as an honorary knight.
What a surprise. I heard about the Holy Lyre, but I never suspected it was you. So, the sound of the Holy Lyre can purify Storm Terror and return it to normal? Is that...
That's right. Your honorary knight is putting themselves on the front line to try and resolve this Storm Terror issue. Now that's the hot shot of the Knights of Favonius I'm talking about.
Feels like we're breaking the law, though.
I understand this kind of absurd explanation is hard, but we can ask the Bard to play the song again to try and persuade...
I believe you.
هو في حاجة أنا ملاحظاها من أول اللعبة، إن لومين أو الشخصية الرئيسية بتاعتنا مش بتتكلم، واللي بيتكلم بس بيمون. يعني كلهم هم بيتكلموا ما عدا لومين.
Diplomatic pressure from the Fatui makes it hard for us to seek a peaceful resolution to the Storm Terror issue. People would think I've lost grip on the gravity of the situation. That's why I can only do this in private.
ماشي.
That's one of the reasons I don't like the Knights of Favonius. What surprises me is that you would believe in Outlander so easily.
My cautious and meticulous superior, even you trust him, don't you?
I already told you not to...
Wow, this is really awkward.
I have a rough idea of where the Holy Lyre de Hamel is.
Nice recovery. She's really talented at changing the subject.
The conflict between Mondstadt and Snezhnaya stems from the conflict between the 7 nations and their respective gods. The cryo gods Fatui seem to be after the Animo god's power. Right. If the Knights of Favonius publicly prevented an attempt on Duvalin's head, the only other way to affect the Animo god's power is to take the Holy Lyre.
The number of Fatui that have come to Mondstadt is far from limited. I've already managed to coerce a few reports out of them.
Diluc has determined that the Holy Lyre is not being held in the Goth Grand Hotel. I imagine they don't want to leave something stolen in a place where it could be so easily found.
Paimon gets it. If too much of a scene gets made, then it becomes a big diplomatic issue.
Such is the diplomacy between the 7 nations. Outlander, ready to go?
والله انا ريدي من بدري.
Jean just said the Fatui are trying to take Duvalin's power. I fear this might fall short of their true intentions.
حلو حلو، انا فاتحه هناك تليبورت اوريدي.
I think they intend to use Barbados' connection to the wind to draw him out. Just like Lisa traced the source of the storm to the temples.
الله، خدت
God
سمكه.
of Animal? Hasn't been seen for more than 1,000 years. What makes you think that's their intention?
Oh.
يلا يا اسطى ادخل. اوريدي انا تمام. يلا هنلعب دلوقتي بديلوك، اقوى شخصية من وجهة نظري نزلت اللعبة بصراحة.
No! Don't eat me!
يا راجل تصدق.
How did you guys know the liar's here? The place it's being kept is locked up tight. If you're after the key, keep going further into the ruins. But I don't know which one of the guards has it, but I'm sure you can find the guards and find out for yourselves.
This guy looks like he's about to wet himself.
You just worry about yourselves. One of the 11 is already in Mondstadt. Signora, when she gets her hands on you, she's gonna string you up and torture you. When that time comes, don't you dare say a word about me.
سيبني بس اعدي وانا مش هعمل لك حاجة.
Signora? What a strange name.
Number 11. By the name, Signora. The fact that the Fatui can run amok across the 7 nations like they do is entirely because of the 11. We need to act quickly before she gets wind of what's going on.
لازم نشوف كل الأوض دي والعلامات الصفراء اللي فيها لغاية ما نعرف المفتاح فين بالظبط.
How'd you get... Never heard of that association before. What are you lot doing here? That lie's way too obvious. You really haven't got anything better? And just how do you plan to borrow it? Okay, sounds like a plan. All right, you're free to go. But I don't have the key, unfortunately. You'll have to...
الظاهر الرشوة بتجيب برضه.
He says the key isn't here. Shall we try another room?
هنروح الروم دي آخر واحدة، فتعالوا الأول نخلص دول. مش حلو، شوية جزر كده حلوين. طب وانا انتوا يعني هضربكوا كده عادي كده بالنار؟ انتوا نار وانا هضربكوا نار ازاي يعني؟
I must leave no stone unturned.
بس كده خلصنا الموضوع. نشوف بس تحت فيه ايه.
Time to move on to another room.
قمح ماشي. ده تقريبا فجل، احنا اللي لقيناه ده فجل.
Who are you?
انتوا كلكم هتقعدوا تقولوا هو ار يو؟ مالكم متفاجئين كده ليه؟
The other guards? What? All right.
ماله
I
ده؟
don't have the key, unfortunately.
He says the key isn't here. Shall we try another room? There's
الكي بقى في
one
في الشيست ده.
Surely the key must be in there.
خلاص كده خدنا الكي. نعمل بقى اوبن. افتح يا اسطى، افتح الباب، افتح. لا احنا نمشي نمشي العكس اصلا. استنى نطلع تاني بقى. لازم ما تهزروش بقى معانا يا جدعان. هنمشي كده. قفلوا لنا على البرد اللي هي آلة العزف دي. ليه؟ عشان احنا لازم نعلم على الراجل الطيب ده. ماشي هو بيختفي بس ديلوك بيقدر يلاقيه، ما تقلقوش. اوه ماي جاد، السكلايه اللي بتجنني دي. تعالى نحط له المصباح. ودي ودي ماشي. وبعدين بقى ننزل عليه بديلوك. اديله واحدة يتنسر بقى. بس كده الموضوع خلص. بص السلاح بينور ازاي نار.
Finally, the liar is back in safe hands. Where did that guy go, though? He was here a second ago.
Senora is going to end you. The songs bards sing of your demise will be so terrifying.
Big talk for a guy who still ran off in the end. Chicken.
بيمي مجعانة. ماشي يلا نطلع نشوف الكويست فاضل لها ايه تاني. اوكي نروح المارك. هو زي ما قلت لكم هي القصة طويلة شوية بس ممتعة يعني حلوة.
If I take a back alley, I shouldn't get caught behind a wall.
to retrieve it. The pattern of flowing wind carved on the rose.
خلاص قدرنا ان احنا نجيب له البرد بتاعه يعني اخيرا.
What do you think, Venti? Can you summon Dvalin?
Although this lyre is the real thing, I doubt that it's going to work. As you can see, the lyre has been through 1,000 years of history. It's in this condition, you couldn't play music fit for even Diluc's tavern with it.
Bards fight to get on the stage of my tavern. Don't make assumptions.
Is that really important right now, Master Diluc? And you! Did you just borrow the holy lyre to play music for drunkards to hear? What do you mean?
Anyway, we won't be able to call Dvalin with it.
بيستفزها.
The lyre itself is fine, but the strings. You're up, Outlander. Relax, it's not broken. It's just that the intensity of its animal power.
يعني هو الراجل بيقول الحمد لله ان العود بتاعه ما اتكسرش.
Great. Try to use it on the holy lyre.
ماشي، هنا بندوس هنا على الدمى علشان ننزلها في البرد ده او في الجهاز ده.
It worked as expected.
This youthful glow.
Praising yourself? Really?
I was talking about the holy lyre.
Thanks to our traveler friend having purified the crystal, the holy lyre won't continue. That said, its power is far from.
هساعد انا في اي موقف هساعد
I
تقلقوش.
can surmise that Dvalin will already be crying, suffering alone in some deserted place.
Dvalin.
Poor baby.
This is not something that an honorary knight can accomplish alone. I will mobilize the rest of the knights to assist. When you get the teardrop crystal, please let our honorary knight perform the purification process.
Heroes supporting each other and setting out on a journey together. How exciting! Let me come up with a song for you.
Is that all you're going to do? Just sing?
Wouldn't be much of a bard if I didn't, now would I?
You're so cheeky. You deserve an ugly nickname. Oh, Paimon knows. From now on, you'll be known as Tone Deaf Bard.
This search reminds me of a
طيب
few
احنا لسه
levels.
قدامنا برضو كام خطوة بسيطة ان احنا نعملها علشان نبقى خلصنا الكويست بتاعت A Tomorrow Without Tears اللي هي من اجل غد بلا دموع.
6 months ago, a thief stole treasure from the.
اوكي، مفروض ان احنا نوصل عند التمبل دي. طيب هو احنا ما عندناش هناك تليبورت، فخلوني اوصل وارجع لكم تاني. احنا كده نكون وصلنا خلاص للمكان اهو المطلوب، والمفروض نقتل الوحش ده او البوس ده. عايزين بقى نظبط التريكات بتاعتنا.
Steady as stone. Come a little closer. Don't be such a brute. And step.
عاش يا وحش. بيسقف على وشي.
Windblade.
احنا كنا بعيد. ماشي. ايه الافتراء اللي انت فيه ده؟ ما بالراحة يا عم، بالراحة يخرب بيتك. طب خلاص ماشي، لو من كده اللي هي المفروض انا سما مش معانا في الحرب دي، هنسيبه بقى كده؟ لا خالص مش هسيبه. انت مش قدها الحركة دي يا ريس، مش قدها مش قدها بقولك. اجري يا ليزا. لا 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 لا، استنى استنى استنى، قلبك ابيض قلبك ابيض. ايه
Someone needs assistance.
وربنا ما هحلك.
Strike is one.
هو اللي ما حلنيش. اوريدي هو بيعمل حركة اللف ده، ممكن يخلص على اي شخصية معاه، فاحنا خلينا اذكياء ونهرب منه.
Leave it all to me.
يا ابن اللذينة، يا ابن اللذينة. لا خلاص، بس هانت ما تقلقوش ما تقلقوش.
You're in for a little
اي،
shock.
كان فاكر انه هيسقف على وشي بس ملحقش. اجري.
Come a little closer.
خد دي. بس كده، موضوع امره سهل اصلا. مش هينزل حاجة ولا ايه؟ لا اهو شيست.
Paimon didn't think we'd find the volunteers in a place like this.
As knights, we are taught to hone our
لا
investigative
بقول لك
skills.
احنا طلعنا رجالة قوي يعني.
Wow, very impressive.
In my experience, the secret to finding what you
ايه المارك الجديدة؟ نروح بقى عند المارك الجديدة ونرجع لكم تاني. كده وصلنا اهو مكان المارك. احنا اوريدي معناش حاجة تلج، لان هو بيقول ما ينفعش ندخل بحاجة تلج او مش هتأثر فيهم جوه.
Observe. I must leave no stone un...
اي يا الغباوة دي. اوه ماي جاد.
Windblade. Leave it all to me.
طالما هما جامدين شوية علينا كده، لازم ناخد بالنا ان احنا نضرب بنويل اكتر وقت عشان الدرع بتاعها. طلعتلك بنفسي اهو بنفسي. ما توقعنيش. جايلك يا شبح جايلك. السلام عليكم.
Stone.
اهو فتحنا اول شيست. ماشي ماشي ماشي.
Time to clean up.
فاضل لنا واحد اهو. ازيك انت عامل ايه؟ ده انا بسأل عليك والله من الاول. يلا 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 يلا. ماشي هنطلع من الحتة اللي بتطير هناك دي. اوكي هنطلع للشيست ده كمان. يا لازم نطلع له من فوق. طيب هنطير عليه بقى على طول. اوكي قربنا خلاص على ادفنشر رانك 12. او ماي جاد وقعنا. طيب نطلع تاني. لا والمهم كمان اديتنا شوية ارتيفاكت حلوين يعني، عدد مش بطال. نقف هنا وهي هتوصلنا. برضو هنقف هنا وهي هتوصلنا. كل ده يتظبط قدامنا بحيث ان احنا نمشي عليه لغاية ما نوصل. شغل عالي قوي، شغل عالي الكلام ده. يلا بينا. لا الاول علشان هيقعد ده يديهم صحة، فاحنا نخلص على ده الاول. في كمان اتشيفمنت خلصت معانا اهي، بس كده نستفرد بيهم بقى براحتنا لان احنا كده خلصنا على اللي بيديهم الصحة. ده ماله ماله؟ اجري اجري. مش هيأثر فيه، مش هيأثر في الكهرباء. لسه في تاني؟ لسه في الباشا بتاعهم. لا احنا قلنا ليزا مش عاوزينها في الموضوع ده. ده هيبهدلنا حبة حلوين، هيبهدلنا حبة حلوين. يلا يلا يلا، بيو 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 بيو. يعني نبهدل فيه شوية بس بالعاصفة دي. لا ما هو مش هسيبك، ده انا هفضل زنقك في الحيط كده لغاية ما اخلص عليك. انسى الموال ده. بس كده. في حاجة هنا بقى؟ لا مفيش. ندخل على طول، نطير بقى هنا. اوكي ورانا. خدنا الدمعة، خدنا الكريستالة اللي هي دمعة الدراجون.
What an honor.
ايه في ايه؟ قصتنا مش معاك دلوقتي، استهدى بالله.
The Fatui, the diplomatic delegation from Sneznaya? What have they got against Master Diluc?
The Fatui are a problem not only for the Knights, they also present a real threat to the whole of Mondstadt. And when it comes to threats against Mondstadt, Diluc is...
That's enough, Jean. You knights are subject to too many restrictions. You can't directly confront this so-called diplomatic scum. Personally, I despise them. If I were to choose between eating a cryo slime alive or joining the Fatui, I'd prefer to be crushed to death by a
عارفين انتوا لو قصتنا معاكم انا هجيلكوا.
It's so very dramatic. Someone needs assistance.
بس استهدى بالله كده، استهدى بالله.
Oh, and a day's work.
خدنا كريستالة تانية. اوكي اند ماشي، المفروض ان احنا نروح عند المارك دي. تمام كده وصلنا عند المارك. الشلة كلها موجودين هنا هم.
Woohoo! Devolin Protection Squad!
Let's put our crystals together. Oh, the color of these crystals looks muddy. Devolin, you're going through so much pain. Let's start purifying these crystals first.
It is hard to believe such a thing is possible until you've seen it with your own eyes.
Interesting. It's like filtering wine. The process is...
I think we should have enough tears now. So next we use the crystals on the holy lyre like last time.
هننزل الكريستالات دي اللي احنا عالجناها في الجهاز اللي هو البرد.
It worked!
It seems completely different from before.
The lyre's animal power seems fully restored. We should be able to use it now.
العنصر بتاعه هوائي بس هو اللي يقدر يصفي الكريستالات دي، يعني احنا العنصر بتاعنا علشان هوائي قدرنا نعمل
Perhaps here
كده.
at the winery?
If the winery was destroyed, it's not something I couldn't eventually fix. But I'd still rather not go through the hassle.
The wind that blows at sea or in high places should be able to carry a bard's words far away. It's never going to work if the air is too dry or suffocating.
Paimon understands sea or high places, right? Then the best location to play the lyre would be...
If you go east from Starfell Lake, there are mountains south of the beach.
Oh, you mean that beach we were on when you told Paimon about your sister?
If you head to where the cliff juts out, that place is known as Star Snatch Cliff. What do you think, Bard? Meets the requirements, no?
Let me think. Star Snatch Cliff. All right, let's do it there.
Very well. Then let's meet at Star Snatch Cliff when we're ready. Please don't be late.
Yes, ma'am!
Sorry. I didn't mean to.
هنروح بقى كلنا دلوقتي نحاول نشوف حوار مع التنين. مفروض ان احنا نطلع اعلى حتة في الجبل. كده احنا وصلنا خلاص لأعلى مكان في الجبل، المارك اللي هم حاطينه. كل ده علشان نتكلم مع الستورم تيرور اللي هو التنين الازرق. وعلى فكرة دي اخر مرحلة خلاص في الكويست.
Everyone is finally here.
What a view!
Lovely for a fated reunion, isn't it? Well, we must be prepared for a fight.
Regardless of the outcome, things finally seem to be taking a turn. Mondstadt has really been going through so much recently.
Huh. In the end, the solution to our problem was as simple as a traveler in a song. I suppose the Knights of Favonius may have played a part in it too.
Oh, we get it, Master D-Luke. I, the best wandering bard of the mortal world, shall be...
المشهد ده بقى هنفهم منه مين اللي متحكم في التنين بالظبط. اوريدي فعلا لما فينتي عزف التنين جاله لان هو كان صاحبه زمان.
What has been done cannot be undone.
Then why do I see sadness in your eyes? Sadness that speaks of your yearning for this song.
We are communicating. Huh?
ضرب فينتي. لا وكسر له كمان البرد. هو ده بقى، هي ملوك الظلام دي اللي متحكمة أصلا في التنين في الستورم تيرور. باربيتوس ده.
You were planning this all along, you happy slave.
No, listen to me!
The time has come for the dragon to serve its true master. While you beware your pragmatic selves, watch the world tremble with fear.
Dvalin.
هو كان اسمه ديفولن.
Venti, please be careful.
You've known my true identity for some time now, haven't you, Jean? Though, I thank you for continuing to use the name Venti.
قلت له خلي بالك من نفسك يا فينتي، فقال لها انت كنت فين انت وانا بخلي بالي من نفسي زمان، ما كنتش موجودة.
How's the holy lyre? Can it still be played or does it need to be repaired?
Unfortunately, I think it's beyond repair.
You're right. If we don't fight the evil at its source, then we can't save Dvalin at all.
In which case, I shall call upon Outrider Amber to track it down.
No need.
Why is that?
I eradicated one not long ago, in one of the Four Winds temples.
What? When?
If you want to track those monsters down, then I'll seek answers from my contacts.
Diluc. Though he dislikes the Knights of Favonius, he protects Mondstadt in his own way.
Oh? Why does our little Paimon sound so doting?
Wait for my word. I'll be sure to let the Abyss Order know that their blatant disregard for Mondstadt will not go unpunished.
ايه ده؟ ده المفروض ان هو ايسر اخويا، بس ايه علاقته بالموضوع؟
Your Highness,
نعم.
humble servant returns. When your home
ايه الكلام؟
to this world,
ايه علاقة ايسر بالموضوع؟
glory.
كويست كومبليت. هرنا بصراحة من أجل هذه اللحظة. نايس، خلاص كده الكويست بتاعت لا دموع، قصدي من أجل غد بلا دموع أو without أتومور without ترس خلصت بشكل فعلي أخيرا، يعني الحمد لله. وكمان وصلنا ادفنشر رانك 12. فبس كده كفايه عليكم كده النهارده. انا عارفه ان انا طولت، بس الميشن كانت طويله بس والله ممتعه وحماسيه جدا. يا رب يكون الفيديو عجبكم، ما تنسوش تعملوا لنا لايك وشير وسبسكرايب وتستنونا فيديو جديد من قناه سوبر سما.